Hi ladies, it's Dawn. Welcome back to my channel. So the VIB sale is going on at Sephora, and in my last video I spoke about some of the products that I really love from Sephora and that I would recommend. None of them are super new on the market, but they're products that I've been using for a while and I really love. So if you missed that video and you'd like to see it, it is the last video I made. So I did go into Sephora and I have a funny story. So I went into Sephora on the 8th of April because I thought that I was rouge. Remember that? I talked about that in my last video. I was rouge because my daughters and I all shop at Sephora, so we use the same phone number or an email address for points. So it's easy to kind of get up to that amount. Well, I'm actually kind of happy to say that I am no longer rouge. And I have a funny story. I went into Sephora on the 8th, the day of the eclipse, and I was actually there while the eclipse was happening, which was kind of cool. But I went in on the 8th and I not painstakingly because I enjoyed it. I walked all around the store. I had some ideas of things that I wanted to purchase, and I had some items that I needed to purchase. And so I walked all around the store, gathered everything up. It took about an hour, and then I went to go pay. And when I went up to the counter to pay, the girl rang everything up and she told me how much I owed, and I owed exactly what the prices were on the items I purchased. And I asked her, I said, wait a minute, I'm VIB Rouge, shouldn't I get a 20% discount? And she informed me that no, I am not VIB Rouge, I'm a VIB, that's the next tier. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, VIB Rouge is the highest tier, people who spend the most at Sephora, and they get a 20% discount on everything in the store when the sale goes on. If you are not Rouge and you're VIB, which is what I am and found out that day, you get 15% off, so a little less off, but it makes a difference when you're purchasing several items. And so not only was I not VIB Rouge, but I wasn't able to start shopping the sale till the 9th. So I was there on the 8th and I wasn't Rouge and I wasn't going to get any discount whatsoever. So I asked her if she could hold on to my little bag and I could come back on the 9th and purchase everything. And she said that they can't. And I understand, that was fine, because they have to have all the inventory out for those that are Rouge and able to shop, so that you know, they have access to everything during the sale. So I went back on the 9th and I did purchase some of the items. I actually ended up doing some research on some of the things that I wanted to purchase and decided I didn't want them after all, or changed my mind about certain products and purchased something different. So I'm going to show you what I did purchase on the 9th, being VIB, not Rouge, getting a 15% discount. And also, if you are not VIB or Rouge and you're an insider, you get 10% off. And I think that's everyone, right? I think everybody can go in and shop now and get 10% off during the sale. And Sephora collection items are 30% off from the beginning of the sale on the 5th all the way till the 15th. So keep that in mind. I am going to pop back into Sephora to get a few more things. My daughter's birthday is tomorrow. I won't see her till the end of the month because she lives out of state, and she's coming at the end of the month because her dad's birthday and my mom's birthday, her grandma, is within days of each other, so she's coming in then to celebrate. So I'll see her then, but I'm gathering up some items that she had on her list, and also my other daughter needed a few things, so I'm going to purchase those items too, and I can share them with you. My second little haul, it's not really a haul because I didn't purchase a lot, but I'll show you what I did purchase. So the first item is a Natasha Denona mini palette, and this particular palette I purchased before, and when I first purchased it, I didn't really like it. I don't know why. It wasn't what I expected. So I didn't really use it a lot. But recently I decided to start using it again and I fell in love with it. Isn't that funny how things like that happen? So I started using it maybe 6 months ago and fell in love with it. And I used up several of the shades. So I decided to repurchase it to let you know like how much I like it. So I finished up the first palette today. I used all the colors up, and this is what I have on my eyes today. It's kind of a cool toned sort of khaki look, and it is the Natasha Denona mini glam palette, and it looks like this. And let me show you. I also have the Glam Face palette, and they are completely different. There is nothing similar about the two palettes. So if you already own the Glam Face palette, that is really bronzy and beautiful. I have it and I love it, but this is different. So even though this is called the mini glam palette, it's not the same shades at all. I don't have the glam palette that isn't the face palette, the one that's all eyeshadows, so I can't attest to how similar that is to this mini palette, but I do love this mini palette, and this is what it looks like. So you have quite a few shimmery shades in this one. You have 3, and so you have this one, and this one. And this is like kind of a golden toned shimmer. This one is a khaki green, which I love. It's the reason I love this palette so much. And then you have more just neutrally kind of champagne color. Well, I guess this one's like a little more golden, and this one's bronze. So you've got bronze, green or khaki, and then you've got the golden shade. And those are your shimmers in this palette. And the 2 mattes that you have are this one, and it's just sort of like an ochre shade, very kind of a light ochre shade. And then you have this kind of brown shade that leans, I don't know, it's kind of a neutral brown. And that's what I like about this palette, is that it's not cool or warm. If I were to say which way it leans on the cooler side. So it's a cool, neutral palette, and I really like that a lot. Another palette that I've recently started using, like last week, thanks to my subscriber friend Diane, who was asking me about it, is the nude palette. And that's a neutral palette, the mini nude, but it leans slightly warmer, but it's neutral. So this one's slightly cooler, the nude palette's slightly warmer. And so this is how it looks, and it's fresh and new, and I'm super excited to have it because I really enjoyed using up the other one. So I picked this up. Then, you know that I was talking about the Laura Mercier foundation in my last video. I recommended it if anybody needs a new foundation. But the Laura Mercier is just beautiful. It's just so pretty. And so I decided to splurge on the Laura Mercier concealer, because when I was talking about the foundation in my last video, one of you said you picked up the concealer and that you really, really liked that too. My shade is 1C1. I was color matched at Sephora, so it's my perfect shade, and it comes in like this tube, and it's like a really nice, substantial tube. And let's see, it just is so pretty. It's so creamy. So I did have a chance to use all these products because, like I said, I got them on the 9th. So I've been using these for the past couple of days, and I've just been thoroughly enjoying the products that I picked up. So I noticed that when the girl at Sephora color matched me, she used one of those triangular sponges and she put some under my eye and she blended it. And when she was doing that, I thought there's no way she blended it out because she didn't really do much blending at all. And then she took me to a mirror to look, and I overblend. I feel like that's my problem. I overblend my concealer, and then it doesn't really do the job it's supposed to do, because it looked beautiful on my skin after she did it. And I was like, wow, okay, I need to do less blending. You know, I mean, blend it out for sure, but you don't need to blend it till it's like so sheer, you know, that's not, it won't be doing its job then. So anyways, I really like it. I've been using it for the past several days, 2 days, and I really like it a lot. Then the other thing that I wanted to share with you is the Sol de Janeiro products. You know, they make the Bum Bum cream, and I love the Bum Bum cream that Sol de Janeiro makes, and it's a tightening cream. It has caffeine and other ingredients in it that tighten your skin, so it really does give you an effect that your skin is tighter, like on my arms and my thighs and my booty. It really does give an illusion, I guess, of tightening. I don't know if it's permanent or not, I doubt it, but it smells amazing, and I do like that after I use it, everything does look tighter. So I wanted to try another version of that. They have several different scents, but I didn't realize that all of them do something different. I wanted to get the purple one, and the notes in the purple one, I can't think of what they are off the top of my head, but there's vanilla in it, and there's some other scents in, like other extracts and things in it that make it smell absolutely amazing. So that's what I would have purchased on the 8th if I was Rouge. So I was going to pick that one up. And then when I got home and I started like looking at the other scents and just kind of doing a little bit of research, I realized that that cream is for deep moisture. It doesn't have the tightening effect. It has some glycolic in it, I think, that kind of helps, you know, exfoliate a little bit, but it also has deep moisture, and the cream is rich, super rich. So the next day when I came back to purchase my products, I opened it up and I'm like, oh my goodness, this is such a rich cream, which would be perfect for me living in Illinois in the winter, but this time of year, no, absolutely not. It would have been way too rich. So I'm glad that I looked into it. So then I looked at the other scents, and there's a red one in a red bottle, and I can't remember the notes in that one. You can look it up online, but that one is for brightening, and it has vitamin C in it. It has other brightening ingredients in it, which are really nice and will brighten up your skin. And that might be really nice on my chest area and certain areas of my skin. It also sort of claims to clear up your skin and all that. So anyways, just look at it. That one is different than the Sol de Janeiro Bum Bum cream and the purple one. And so what I decided to purchase is the pink one. And this is, let me get my glasses on so I can tell you what this one is, because I have it in front of me. I decided to get the pink one, and this is the Sol de Janeiro Chorizo 68 perfume mist and body cream, and I got it in the small size because I don't know that I might want to try another one when I'm finished with this one. But I love these. They smell amazing. And so this one has Brazilian jasmine, pink dragon fruit, and ocean air, whatever that is. That's the fragrance. It smells so fresh and beautiful for spring and summer. I'm really glad I picked this one up. Oh, and this one is for making your skin a little more elastic. It's Elastacream. The other ones don't say that. This one says Beija Flor Elastacream, elasticity boosting body cream, helps maintain a youthful Brazilian bounce and deeply moisturizes your skin. And I have used it. Not enough to notice whether or not the Elastacream does anything, but if you're wondering what's in it, it has cacao oil in it, and I love cacao oil. I always purchase Cacao Naturals cacao oil. It's like a natural retinol for your skin, and it's high in vitamin A, so it is like a retinol for your skin. And if you haven't tried the Cacao Naturals oil, you can pick it up on Amazon or at the Cacao Naturals website. It's an amazing oil for your skin. I'm going to pick a new one up. I haven't used it in a while, and I love that oil. But this has cacao oil in it. I looked at the ingredient list, and it's fairly high up in the ingredient list. There's a lot of ingredients in this, but it's fairly high up. And this is what it looks like. And so I had the bright idea of taking a little bit in my hand and then adding extra drops of cacao oil, my Cacao Naturals, in it, and then mixing it up in my hand and then rubbing it on my arms, my thighs, you know, where I want that, you know, where don't we want our skin to be more elastic and just younger looking. I did just watch a video from Dr. Dre because a TikToker showed themselves using their body lotion and adding their retin-A to it, like right into the bottle, and mixing it up. And Dr. Dre warned against that. She said that if you're mixing it into an entire bottle, you won't get it consistently throughout all of it. So you're going to have some areas that you will put on your body and it won't be very effective, but other areas where it's more concentrated and it almost might be a little too harsh. So she warned against that. But the way I'm doing it, taking it out, just what I'm going to use, and then adding a couple drops and then really blending it, I am mixing it together really good. So just to give it a little extra boost of that cacao oil, the retinol on my body. And then be sure to wear your sunblock, because it does make your skin a little more sensitive. But it smells amazing. I'm so happy I picked this one up. I'll report back after I use the whole thing, whether or not I'm going to purchase it again, whether or not I've noticed any difference. One thing for sure, it smells amazing, so I'm gonna enjoy it nevertheless. So there's that. The next item is the Fenty Beauty Slip Shine Sheer Shiny Lipstick. And I love these. I've talked about these on my channel before. I have them in 2 other colors. I have Retro Rose and Goji Gang, and they're both like different shades of like rose. I'm wearing one right now, and this is the one I'm wearing, and it's Goji Gang. And as you can see, it's a really pretty rose. It's got a slip to it, but it has enough grip that it lasts long on your lips. And it's sort of sheer. And I'm gonna go work out after this video. Yes, I work out in my makeup. That's why I wear waterproof foundation. I don't get overly sweaty. But this is what I'm wearing. And I was talking to my subscriber friend Diane about this brand, and Rose shades, and I love rose shades for when I don't know what lipstick to wear. Like if I'm wearing a really kind of warm toned eyeshadow palette and all my lipsticks that I'm thinking of are too pinky, I go with a rose. And if I'm wearing cool tones and I want to wear a nude, or I wear nudes mostly with cool tones, but I want to do something a little bit different, I wear rose. So I feel like everybody should have a rose lipstick in circulation. I like Retro Rose and I like Goji Gang. I'd say get them both. Actually, I have a feeling she's discontinuing these. They carry the full range at my Sephora, but Ulta doesn't carry these anymore. And I think on her website, you can only get certain ones. I am going to be so sad because these are among my favorite kind of sheer lip products. The other one is the Dior, the soup of the day. The Dior lip shines are really nice too, but they're more expensive. And I like the ones from Ilia, and I like the ones from Charlotte Tilbury, but I don't like the shade selection as much. I love the shade selection and the formula of these. The Dior, I love the formula and the shade selection, but they're double the price, and that really bums me out. So the one that I got is called Tang Thang, whatever that means. I'm gonna wipe off the rose and I'm gonna apply this and show you what it looks like. This one is like an orangey red. Oh, it matches my nail polish perfectly. So pretty for summertime, right? So I'm gonna apply this and show you what it looks like. It's sheer. It's sheer, and that's what I like about it, but it's also buildable. So let me show you. There, it's built up. Look how pretty that is. So even though it's like a dark kind of orangey red in the tube, it's really flattering on the lips. I really like that a lot. I love this. This I don't want to really work out in a red lipstick because that just looks silly. I can work out in rose lipstick, but I don't want to work out in a red lipstick. So hang on, I'm going to put the rose back. I wish I had the Retro Rose with me to show you the difference because that one's really pretty. I think it's lighter than this one and slightly rosier. So if you want like a really true rose, I'd go with that one. This one's a little bit deeper. Let me show you. See? And it's slippy on my lips, but it's not going to go anywhere. And it's just a really pretty shade of rose. So Yeah, if I weren't working out, I would have left the Tang thing. Such a silly name. I would have left that one on, but yeah, I don't want to look like I'm trying too hard. Okay, so that is what I purchased on my first round of Sephora items. I want to purchase a few more items from the Sephora collection. So I'm going to go back in there maybe today, and I'm going to pick up the items that my daughters want, because before you know it, the 15th will be here and the sale will be over. So I wanted to get this video up today, being Thursday, because it gives you 4 more days to shop in case you're wanting to take advantage of 10, 15, or 20% off, depending on your tier. And again, the Sephora collection is 30% off for everyone. So they have great items there too. Thank you for spending some time with me. Let me know, what did you purchase? What are you planning on purchasing? I know some of you are just not even shopping the sale at all, and I don't blame you. I did not shop the 21 Days of Beauty sale that ended at Ulta. I just had no desire. I didn't have anything I needed or wanted that was included in the sale. So yeah, you know, just shop for what you need. If you don't need anything, don't buy anything. Thank you for spending some time with me, and I hope you have a blessed and beautiful day. I'll see you soon.